Welcome back here to Up North at 4, and now joining us over Zoom, a very, very special guest.
One of our favorite guests. She's on the list.
She is on the list for sure. It's Krystal Westfahl coming all the way from Minocqua via Zoom. And actually, you might be wondering what she's wearing. This is her everyday outfit. She's always wearing the horns and the cow. What do you call that? Cow print?
I think it's a dickie. Is that a dickie?
I'm not sure what that is. Yeah,
it's actually a bandana. It's covering up my Beef-A-Rama shirt, though. So.
Oh, okay.
Got
so,
it.
of course, we are talking about Beef-A-Rama, a staple in the Northwoods for the past, I don't know, several decades here, Krystal. This has been going on for a very, very long time. I'm sure a lot of people know what it is. They love Beef-A-Rama. But this is going to be my first one ever that I'm going to be attending. What can I expect this weekend at Beef-A-Rama? What's going on?
Oh my goodness. Well, we call it our Up North Mardi Gras for a reason. We all get dressed up. So, Nate, I hope that you've got something up your sleeve for cow print. Otherwise, I'll have to hook you up.
Yeah, that might be an issue. I don't have any in my closet that I'm aware of.
I think if we hop on Amazon now, we can get it here before Friday.
That might be the move, yeah. Or I'm just going to go thrift shopping. I'm not exactly sure. But so yeah, everyone dresses up. You eat beef. You have drinks. You just be merry, right? Is that kind of
Yes. Yeah. Well, okay, so the real deal is this has been going on for 57 years.
Wow.
It started out as Beef-A-Rama, and it was really sort of brought about by the fact we want to thank everybody for a great summer. Obviously, we've got a lot of visitors. We got a lot of locals that are working hard, and so this has always been sort of like this big give back to the community. So besides for all of the festivities, all of the different sandwiches that you can buy, our roasting competition, all of our roasters actually provide a free snack of some sort. So there's a lot of free food there too. So if you just wanted to wander around and taste test, all these goodies that are, put out, is the place to be.
Perfect.
I like to say everything is utterly ridiculous during Beef-A-Rama.
I hate you. I really do. I truly hate you.
The puns are numerous.
They're already flowing, Krystal. They're already flowing.
I'm just going to ignore that one happened. I got to say, though, transitioning from Fish-A-Rama to Beef-A-Rama, don't know who made that call, but that's...
Good call.
That's an excellent call
solid.
right there.
Yeah.
You've done this before, Jeff. Like,
I've been involved with it for the last 5 years, as I am this year as well. So you are in for the best weekend of your life, Nate.
I think so. I've heard people talking about Beef-A-Rama. Even before I moved up here, people were saying, oh, got to get to Minocqua. We got to get to Beef-A-Rama. This is like the last sort of brouhaha, if you will, of the summer, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of our kind of big blowout festivals for the year. I mean, besides for all of the beef that you can eat, you've got a zillion different bands to choose from. We've got a craft show that's over 100 crafters. There's a 5K and a half mile for the kids early in the morning.
Okay.
We got a cow pie plop. There's a ton of stuff to do. And it's a really fun kind of last minute shindig of the year. But I should say, people do plan for this year-round. We often sell out of hotel rooms before the end of the summer, so it's a place to be for the last big brouhaha, as you called it, of the year.
I guess so. And you're mentioning there's a run early in the morning. I might have to join in on that only because I plan on eating and
a lot of beef.
A lot. So that might be
38. No, I think we're up to a little over 40 roasts now that you'll be taste testing.
Oh my gosh.
So good. That's so good.
Yourself.
That's okay. So, all right, we're gonna have to take a break here, Krystal. But I do. I am gonna be a judge this year. We're gonna have to chat about this, though. We're gonna take a break. So stick with us. We'll be right back on Up North at 4. Welcome back here to Up North at 4. Earlier, we were chatting with our good pal, Krystal Westfahl. She's still hanging out with us over Zoom. Krystal, I got some beef for you. With you, sorry. Got beef with you.
Well,
see, I can get in on these beef puns here. Apparently, that's a thing now. So, Jeff told me a few weeks ago, he's like, hey, I've signed you up to be a judge for Beef-A-Rama this year. I don't know what that all entails, and I'm honestly kind of excited, kind of nervous, kind of everything. So what can I expect to do as a judge for Beef-A-Rama?
Well, you are basically just going to eat a whole lot of meat. So I hope you're in for that.
I can get behind that.
It's a tough job, Nate, and I think I told you that people though take their beef seriously. So you have to, and the whole part of the fun of it is they literally wine you and dine you in the middle of the street. So on 51, right downtown Minocqua, you roll up every 15 minutes to like a dining room table with like wine glasses, and people ask your order. It's so, Krystal, you can say that, right? It's so neat the way it's done, where all the entries try to wine and dine you.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
so
we do say that bribery is encouraged.
Bribery is encouraged. Bribery is encouraged, right? So, but you got to pace yourself, because, as Krystal can attest, there's a lot of beef. Like
there's a lot of beef.
There's a lot of beef, and you have to like kind of pace yourself along the way.
Okay.
Because it is so much fun. Now, Krystal, there are some logistics involved, right? Where it's an island, there's not a lot of parking everywhere. So, what do you encourage guests or visitors to do in terms of parking this weekend?
We've got a little bit of everything for you, really, because we're the island city. If you are, lucky enough to be on the chain and have a boat, we've got boater parking available right down at Torpy Park. We've got handicap parking that's all real close to the island. If you're lucky enough to get on the island, which there might be some parking available, those would be kind of first come, first serves. But then we've got busing that can take you anywhere. It's free. So if you're coming from the south on 51, because of course, with us actually taking half of the highway out of commission, everything kind of slows down. So you may want to hop on a bus. It makes it super easy. Rybar Truck Country is one of our southern stops, as is Builder's First Source. So it's kind of outside of that kind of craziness. Hop on a bus. It'll bring you right into town. You can hop on, hop off whenever you want. They're making kind of hot laps through town. On the north side, Lakeland Union High School and Triggs Overflow are all available as well. Again, making hot laps throughout the day. Marthaler, which is right next door to our building, actually, they've got a park and walk. So if you're wanting to park close and be able to walk into town, you just walk across the bridge. It's real convenient. So there's a bunch of opportunities, really. If you have questions, Beef-A-Rama.com does have a layout of where all those parking shuttles are. We also have an app that you can download, and that's all available there as well. So, or just give us a call this week, 1-800-44-NORTH. We can kind of help organize you on where you're coming and going, because again, we're the island city. You kind of have to figure out how to get on and off, and then when you're here, you're kind of here for a while. You've got a lot to do.
And I do want to take the fear out of busing, right? It is so, like Krystal said, it's super simple. There's buses all over the place. They take you right into the action right downtown. So don't be afraid of the bus. It's easy to get on and off, and it'll get you right in the middle of everything.
I love it. I love it. Krystal, I love you coming on. I love the outfit as well. The ears look good. The horns look good. And just a quick message for any beef roasters out there watching. I can be bought for the right price, all right? Just throwing it out there.
What's the price, Nate? What's the price?
Just throwing it out there. We can discuss the details later, though. But in the meantime, though, Krystal, thank you so much for joining us. I'm very much looking forward to this weekend. I know Jeff is as well.
See you this weekend.
But in the meantime, we're going to take a break. We'll be back on Up North at 4.